Hello, everyone. It is time for the Best of Secret World Legends. Obviously, there is a lot going on in the world right now with the hurricane stuff, and Funcom, and it's actually closed down today and tomorrow. At least that was their plan. Last I looked. So just keep your thoughts for them and so on. We're definitely going to keep on going here. Um, so we can kind of obviously they did fun things, like they've got a bunch of outfits including the mankini on sale, so they're taking it in stride with some cheer. So we figured we'd jump in here because this is our normal day to do that sort of thing, so I figured we'd go ahead and support them in the best way possible. um my I decided to go ahead and do some Sam Krieg missions because it's a spooky, stormy New England's lighthouse. So I figured that was a good way to kind of share in their misery, as it were. Um, so that's kind of where my kind of decision went on that. But yeah, so let's go ahead and let's take some time. I do have Liz all set up and ready to go right by Sam. Probably going to do just the two red missions today. I'm honestly having a little bit of a headache myself, so but that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and check that out. Just give me a moment so I can set everything away. That is the wrong one. Oh, well, good enough. But yeah, so sent out a couple things here, just trying to spread the word about the game here and go forth, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on. All right, so thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching if you can, and let's go ahead and jump in with some Sam Krieg right now. Really doesn't. It's like there's no sound at all, so I want to make sure it was there.
"99 filthy undead on the wall. 99 filthy undead. If one of them filthy undead were to fall." 99 filthy undead on a wall. The movies lied. They can take one to the head and keep on ticking. The dead keep rising, the buzz fades. Every day it's the same thing. Drink, shoot, right, shoot, drink. Like a hamster on a wheel, around and around we go. Do you ever do that? Keep going when it serves absolutely no purpose? When it's already clear you're not making any kind of difference? A reasonable man might say, "This isn't working. I gotta change things up." He would do things differently, look for a way to break the cycle, find a way to give those things closure, instead of being stuck in this endless grind. But I write for a living. I make millions repeating myself. What's your excuse?
Hmm. But yeah, so we're obviously we've gotten to the point where it's um, very obvious that the whole deal of trying to stop um, the undead and the zombies is pretty much impossible. There's something in the way that this area works in Solomon Island where no matter what you do, they just keep coming. They just keep respawning. They just keep coming right back from life. And you know, it's kind of like a video game thing, right? But it's actually part of the story is that no matter what you do, they'll just keep coming back. And several times we've kind of, and that's kind of more of the theme here is Sam, he's basically holding out at the lighthouse waiting for something to change. There's something in the water, yes. Alright, so we need to find some gutted fishermen.
Quick access inventory updated.
Alright, so we got some flares from the gutted fishermen. So yeah, we're just gonna go through and try to find some way, because we've seen the way that fire and light seem to do things to the zombies, so might as well investigate that. They don't like the light, obviously. Okay, use the flares to draw Sam Krieg's attention to groups of zombies. So now, what we do is we take our flares, shoot them here, assuming we can get the flares to actually work, and then Sam will kill them. Which makes our job a lot easier. Much easier. This mission is a lot easier than it was in TSW. It was like the hitting them and getting them so Sam would actually hit them was so buggy. They've improved this so much better. So much. Amazing. Hey Kat, thanks for the sub again. Wow, number 3. Awesome. Thank you. Hey Kat, how's it going? All right. That was more than 15, but it didn't count. So we'll have to do another one. Hey, next question. Yeah, I feel that. Okay, we gotta go for some half-eaten corpses. 'Cause those are so nice. A waste not, want not, I guess. Right? As I put it in someone's Discord, my day went from wanting to scream obscenities and everyone to wanting to sob brokenly in a corner somewhere. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry that that's having such a bad day. I hope it gets a little bit better. But enjoy your dinner, at least. Corpses. There you go. Leap to your doom. Leap to your doom. Send them running off the edge. That's always nice. If it works, right? Telescope. Oh, hello. There's the big ones. But yeah, obviously there's there's a lot of people who are dealing with the hurricanes and stuff that are going on, that are coming through, and I mean it's basically the start of hurricane season right now. I mean, so hopefully this will be, this will be the worst of them, and there won't be any more horribly bad ones after that. But it's looking like this is going to be pretty rough on a lot of people. So just kind of keep your thoughts on about that, and kind of watch and keep track of your friends and stuff. I know I kind of been keeping an eye on various friends and make sure that they are taking care of themselves and making sure that they're finding a safe place if they need to get out of where they are right now. I'm glad to see that Funcom decided to shut down for the next couple days just to be safe. And just kind of fill up one of the holes here. And we're gonna go ahead and leave those behind for now. So that's the easy introductory mission. Basically, just kind of trying to make a little bit more permanent move there by clearing out some of the larger zombies and kind of clearing up some of the filth holes and stuff like that. See if we can find our way back. Oh, we got a lure. Yeah, playing Secret World. Going we just finished one of the Sam Krieg missions, which is, you know, he's basically like Stephen King and what's his name? And several others, kind of all thrown in together as like one pulp horror movie type horror. I'm trying to think of the word. Sorry, my head's not working too well because of the headache. So, but yeah, he's basically, you know, every horror movie, horror book author you could kind of think of. He's kind of that kind of guy. So we finished the first mission. Let's go ahead and turn it in. Who is Sam Krieg to everyone? The purpose and reason for the very wheel of life? Only a fool would willingly seek to break the circle. Consequently, Sam Krieg is a fool and not worth listening to. The undead have an equal part to play. It is for us to find out what part it is, not to attempt to remove them from the equation. Your detailed report is appreciated. The black pools appear to multiply. Sightings are becoming increasingly frequent. We are gathering as much information as we can on this phenomenon. Change is good, but not much change. Too fast is not. 1939999R9-1. Okay. That's a little odd on that one. And you get the lighthouse black drop for the. You get that one for the different things that you can use in the Albion Theater. And let's go ahead and just jump right back into the second of Sam's, which is a little more involved. And if you look at online, there's lots of stuff you'll see as you're going around that and doing missions that you can find Sam's books on like Amazon and stuff. It's not really clear if they're actually real. You usually can't buy them, but you can find them. They are available. They have ISBNs and everything.
You know, you're just like one of my characters. You love evil. You don't run from it. You don't try to avoid it. You welcome it. You crave it. You invite the pain and you cherish the suffering. You dive right into the filth and you make no attempt to wash it off. And when you finally climb back out, it doesn't matter how bad it smells, how the stench in the tank cling to you. You just can't wait to dive back in. Like a dope fiend hankering for a fix, you don't want it to ever end. You need it. Your entire identity, your raison d'etre, is at stake. Think about it. Who would you be? What would you be without this? Without your precious war on evil, without your secret world, your sacred brotherhoods, your ranks and titles and rituals, you'd be just another rat stuck in the race with a dead-end job, living for a paycheck and the weekends. One long booze-soaked downhill slide towards the dark and cold grave. But you probably believe in what you do. Believe it's right, that it's good. You soak in it so others don't have to. You take one for the team. You bend over and spread your legs and let the darkness inside. And somehow you justify it all with utilitarian pragmatism. You're a bona fide American hero. Get the hell out of here. Go find an abyss to jump into. Go soak yourself in filth. Maybe it'll be different this time. Maybe you'll save them all. Maybe you'll finally find some goddamn peace. Some closure. You're just like every single character I've ever written. Fucked from page one.
Don't want to throw him from off the lighthouse. Yeah, he's kind of a jerk, but he's kind of yeah. He's a funny jerk. He's the guy. He's the a-hole you love to hate, right? Yeah. I can't get over the idea that he sounds like Matthew McConaughey, though. Kind of. I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing, right? The lighthouse. Jonah felt an acute and intense sense of dread slowly overcome him as he watched the savage coast beneath. It's the monotonous shadows of the cold, flickering light from the old lighthouse. He could see them come in from the sea, slimy and ancient beings of the most terrible nightmares, waking from their gold graves in the deep and slowly walking to the shore. The time had finally come, and Jonah started to laugh hysterically to himself. Fear and wonder, he thought, fascination or plain insanity. Then he ran out to greet his inevitable destiny. Okay. Good thing about being a superhero is you can do this. And I'm just gonna kill some drug on the way. Interesting that these ones don't really count, it's only these ones. I guess they didn't want to make it too easy. I'm sure we'll have to kill them eventually, right? Hello. Oh, you killed all the other ones. Welcome back, cat. Okay, we need to find a rusty shipwreck. Here we are. Undead. Allison just ran, refusing to look back. It was like one of those dreams she used to have as a child, where she was being chased. She would run and run, but the harder she ran, the slower she was going, until the beast would catch up and she would wake up screaming in a cold sweat. She could hear them now, catching up with her as she approached. the cliffs. She approached the cliff. She stopped, heaving from breath, and finally turned around. There they were, and there was no dream. The dead had risen from their graves, and now they were out for blood. Allison was all alone. It was do or die. If she could only reach the old junkyard, she might be able to find a car and get out of there. I think I went the wrong way. I'll get there eventually. Oh no, those are counting. So we're basically living in the footsteps of all of his characters here. Trying to get to those. Get to that place where it'll be sure they can survive from the zombies. Alright, let's find the junkyard. We just gotta make it to the junkyard. We can do it. Does kind of seem really that chapter 3 was when that part was written, right? So that's kind of pretty early in the story where we have all this hope. That's a big monster. They're just gonna kind of stick right over here and keep an eye on it. George glanced over at Eliza and contemplated his misfortune. Would the world ever give him a break? He shook his head and felt it like crying. Just like him to run out of gas in the middle of nowhere. Just like her not to be amused. He stepped out of the car and looked around, hoping to find a miracle. It was getting dark and cold wind was sweeping through the damp forest. A loud click. They're not alone? Other cars around them? Rusty and broken down. A graveyard of cars. A loud click. An engine coughing to the start. Light from the old barn. He spun around as Eliza screamed. The barn, he thought. They had to make it to the barn. Quick, run to the barn. Gotta run to the barn. A lot of his stories are coming true. That's the thing, right? Oh no. That's not good. In the shadow of the sparkling flame inside the old barn, he stared at the ritual. The virgin blood, the ancient symbol. He slowly started reciting the sacred text, careful to keep his rhythm, even in his voice firm. Towards the end, he let his voice rise to a crescendo, closed his eyes, and tilted his head back, arm raised toward the realm of the old gods. Exhausted, he sank to his knees and looked at his magnificent creations. It was his masterpiece. At last, finally he would keep his promise to the master. The old house on the bluff was marked. The trail of blood would never stop. Oh dear, we better try to stop it, right? See what's these ancient runes. Oh dear. So much for that. And we trigger the ritual. That's always nice. Nothing like, being fodder for a deadly ritual. Can we just put a little more on the rocks at the bottom of the lighthouse? I know where to find some. Alright, so we better find the house where all this horrible things are being going on, right? We don't seem to be doing a good job of preventing much of anything. We seem to be getting there and all the plots are becoming real. Alright, where's the hidden world? Around here somewhere. There it is, the hidden world. When all the dreams have been dreamed and all the whispers whispered, you're left with nothing but one thing. Now that's getting into definite secret world stuff. Everything is true. The living dead stalk the night and the flames of hell burn bright. There is no dream and the voices are not in your head. Only the chosen ones can deliver the world from evil. Only the children of the bees have the power to clean up the filth and light the torch that would illuminate this hidden world. He started to make something a little too real. Doesn't look like it came to be, though. Have to kill the corrupted secret worlder. There we go. Was someone who is part of the secret world, just like your character. They were corrupted. They took in the darkness, just like Sam said. Read between the lines to see the pattern. The writer writes for himself what he knows to be true. Each time he rewrites himself closer to that truth. He thinks himself master of events, though he is servant to them. For the sequence of events are preordained, the sequence of responses to them are not. Read between the lines and see decisions made and decisions not made, repeating, infinite like fractals. We do not predict, we explore possibilities. It is not the dragon's purpose to control the world, but to free it from controlling influence. Alright. Well, that's the two missions there. Let's go ahead and see... That didn't take very long. Let's go ahead and see how we can do with the investigation mission. Not sure how long it is.
We may curse heaven for our fate, but hell is a device of our own construction. The Ebony Tower, #1 on the New York Times bestsellers list, 5 weeks running. We are the architects of our own destiny. There's no innocence, only ignorance. Nobody could ever accuse me of empathy, of genuinely caring for people. In fact, they'd probably say that Sam Krieg is a cold son of a bitch. And they'd be right. People don't interest me. The acts of people, now those are intrinsically interesting. Particularly the consequences of those actions. Cause and effect, crime and punishment. It's every book I ever wrote and sold 1 million copies of. So what did the good folk of Kingsmouth do to deserve their fate? I tell you, they were evil. Kingsmouth, Solomon County, pure evil, all of it. Like a modern-day Sodom and Gomorrah. Always was. From the moment the pilgrims stepped off the boat and set forth on these shores. There's a dark rot festering behind the flower print veil of the Labor Day barbecues, homecoming parades, and maple syrup. I should know. The deeper I dug, the darker the hole, the more I found. A goddamn abyss of foreshadowing. I've seen evidence of acts so cruel and demented, so twisted and sick, right out there, that people might confuse them for one of my books. And if you've read any of them, and I'm sure you have, you'd know that this place has blood on its hands, and plenty of crime to its name. I'm sure you know this one. Show a gun on the mantelpiece in the first act. Before the curtain goes down, it's going to blow someone's scrotum off. Upon the wicked shall fall a rain of fire and brimstone.
Alright, so obviously he was doing quite a bit of work trying to make this into a book. Are you shitting me, Lucinda? Good for public relations? I think you get off on connecting me with these lunatic fans. I think you're hoping I'll kill someone. Wouldn't it be wonderful to bump sales and get rid of me in the same spectacular fashion? This fanatic you found is even more obsessed than the redhead in Tulsa. Sure, I got information out of him, but it looks everything I had not to blow his balls off. And I bet I could have gotten away with it too. Your Honor, look at the website this man has about me. Look at this picture. I had to throw in the garbage. Look at this picture I had to throw in the garbage. Notice the pathetic eyes begging me to end his miserable life? I would also like to submit into evidence this goddamn fucking town. Wow. I had to abandon my car at an intersection because it's a gravel road. With the stupidest sentimental name I've ever heard. Became too narrow. Oh, and thank you for the GPS, Lucinda. It tried its utmost to steer me into the fiery death. Okay, so we need to find the car. There's Suicide Bluff. Hope's End. Lover's Regret. And Calamity Cliff. Where? Or was it somewhere up here? See, where would the GPS have sent you off a cliff? We got a couple places we can check. Obviously, it doesn't look like it's gonna be this one here. Let's go to Suicide Bluff. I think that might be a good way to go. They're here or down here, I can't remember which. Obviously, this road is not fit for driving. Here's a car. Doesn't look like it's the car we need, though. Huh. Not down there. Want to make sure. There's a car down there, though. Actually, quite a few cars down there. Apparently, he wasn't the only one who almost dropped in down there. Ah, here we go. This it? Yep, that's it.
Quick access inventory updated.
Alright, what do we got now?
Your journey has been calculated. Please exit onto a mapped road. Continue eastbound for 200 yards and take the second exit. Prepare to turn right. Turn right and follow the road for 500 yards. Continue to follow the road. Prepare to turn left. Turn left now. Navigation is paused.
think they must have came this way.
Your journey has been calculated. Please exit onto a mapped road. Continue eastbound for 200 yards and take the second exit. Prepare to turn right. Turn right and follow the road for 500 yards. Continue to follow the road. Prepare to turn left. Turn left now. Navigation is paused.
I'm moving so slow. What the heck is up with that? Okay, now this is the second exit on the right coming up here. Obviously, the directions are backwards, right? So we'll need to turn left.
Your journey has been calculated. Please exit onto a mapped road.
Special assignment received. Initializing.
Continue eastbound for 200 yards and take the second exit. Prepare to turn right. Turn right and follow the road for 500 yards. Continue to follow the road.
Not very far. It's got to be in this general
Prepare
area.
to turn left. Turn left now. Navigation is paused.
Gotta be one of these houses. I suppose it could be
Hello?
John.
Your journey has been calculated. Please exit onto a mapped road. Continue eastbound for 200 yards and take the second exit. Prepare to turn right. Turn right and follow the road for 500 yards. Continue to follow the road. Prepare to turn left. Turn left now. Navigation is paused.
Might be further up the way here, but I thought it was around here. Ah, here we go. Get your gas. I'll never forget this, Sam. Check out my site, samkriegsightings.wordpress.com. Okay? Go ahead and check that out. samkriegsightings.wordpress.com. Sam Krieg coming to Solomon Island. I'm afraid to jinx it, friends, so I'm not going to write too much about it right now. Let me just say I recently got off the phone with someone's agent. Sam Krieg breakfast special. Sam Krieg going to Hollywood. Favorite covers. Are Sam Krieg and Stephen Bachman the same author? You know you're obsessed, Win. Those who pull the strings. I think he must be close here. Oh, he lives in this house here. Okay, there we go. So it's porch. One. Window. There's a porch with one window. Okay, we need to find a way inside. Keypad. Ah. This is his favorite book. The lighthouse. Hmm. Well, let's see. I know it's got to be one of these, right? But 8213 or 9780 maybe. Hmm. Find a way inside the house. Whatever information had about Solomon Island should be inside. All right. Let's see. All right. All right. Let's try something else. Um. Okay, looking it up on Google for the those are right. It just must have picked the wrong book. So try the first four and the last four. Yeah, all from his books. Okay, let's see. What do we do? Oh. 8220. 8237, 8244. Huh? There, did it. Yay! Now we go into the infamous man cave. Input password. Hint. Foucault's Pendulum, hardcover original. Alright, well, it's not the full ISBN of that one. Maybe there's a book in here that'll give us a answer. Okay. Let's look for hardcover. Hello there, Sky Kitchen. Going. Okay, let's see. Finding the hardcover one, I'm not doing very well at. Maybe that's it. Maybe this is it right here. 1984. Try the author. No. All right. Okay, so it's Occult Pendulum hardcover original. Hardcover. Aha, here we go. And the hardcover one on Amazon. Go ahead and try that. Nine seven eight 0151 327652. Yes, that did it. Yay! Okay, I had to figure that one out. It was a little difficult because it had like 500 listings for every different version that you could get of that book. You had to specifically ask for hardcover original. And even then, it still gave you the paperback first. Solomon Island as magnet for grimy souls. Is there any other kind? King Arthur's fibromai. Things that go bump in the mouth. Occult ambitions and the soil's turmoil fed on each other like alien corrals, like acne and depression. Perfect fit for Illuminati doctrine, Max. Influence, minimum exposure, abandoned in the flight to New York, gone corporate, infiltrated by communists. Island's power hasn't waned, only feeds and festers. Interesting. Sam Krieg, born September 11th, 1951. History teacher, married 3 times. Anne Marie Ellsworth left him in 1983. Glasnost was a front. TV star Bobby Mann left him in 1986. Third wife Elizabeth Galvin died of breast cancer in 2002. Writes letters to his dead wife. Loves Kashmir. Hates the Habs. Misanthrope, knows all about the desert, darkness in their hearts, the cadence of shit, conspiracy buff, dominant theme in his novels, people pulled into the abyss, drinking problems, writer's block, OCD. Now this guy's a little obsessed, just a little. But he's got some good insights that can he's basically spied on the entire town. The local conspiracy theorist, John Anderson, is an entirely American construct. His paranoias are rooted in the Cold War. His favorite author is a second-rate genre writer. His knowledge of secret societies begins and ends with information about New York. That is why the Illuminati are looking for this man. He fled the island soon after his meeting with Krieg because he knew they would come. One man's informant is another man's bane, is another man's commodity. If the Illuminati really wish to find this man, they need look no further than a locked room in a nameless town inhabited by muted monks. Inhabited by muted monks. Definitely the dragon have him, apparently. It is amazing how far silence can go in getting a man to tell you everything he knows. Dun dun dun. I got a fitted cap out of that. Alright, so that is it. That is, we made it through. We got through all the Sam Craig missions. I wasn't sure we were going to, but we did. So thanks everybody for stopping by and watching. I do appreciate it a lot. Again, you know, you can support the game if you want to buy some Aurum down there. There's links on it. That's one of the nice things about Secret World is if you buy Aurum through a streamer, the profits, you know, some of the benefits do go to the streamer. But yeah, and that also obviously supports the game. And you know, otherwise, we will be back tomorrow for I don't know what, but it'll be fun. And that's at 2 o'clock Pacific. And yeah, thanks. Have a good day.